My research is going to be on music in 20th century. Specifically, it's going to be in 1920s. And so the effect of music on 20th century, like the civil rights movement and the Harlem Renaissance. I'm going to be searching for these two specific instances, like the civil rights movement and the effect of the music on that, and the Harlem Renaissance. What drew me to this topic is even like today the music and the culture changes really fast, and I actually am really like excited or fascinated by that because I remember this one time when a friend of mine came to me and said, "Dude, here's this really fun video," and he showed me this guy. All of you know him, I think, Gangnam Style. And right now he has like 2 billion views in YouTube. So that like really fast change is really fascinating, and I want to go into that a little bit. Also, my last year I was trying to learn electric guitar, and my teacher was trying to show me jazz forms. So like trying to improvise and all that other fun stuff. So I want to go into jazz a little bit. And it also can be used as a propaganda, like to make people sympathize with your cause or with whatever you're trying to do. So here, like as I said, the music changed really rapidly, like in this like 100 years, and here we see, for instance, this is, I always have a hard time remembering the names, but Louis Armstrong. This is Louis Armstrong, a really famous musician in 1920s and at that era. Then from jazz we see going to blues, and then we see more rock forms like Freddie Mercury. So, and then it changed even more, and now we got all this dubstep and other stuff. So what I hope to find out is connections to the music today, and evidence to music's use of promoting and sympathizing causes and movements, and its effects. So I want to find some specific songs or sort of music that sort of like that's used by black people at that time to promote equality and to show people that they're there and they want equality. And what I have found out is jazz was associated with the black culture, and unlike many other, like at that time there was this racist attitude towards black people, and they were not credited for their work. They were always thought to be like let's say the white people always stole their work, or they just tried to show that it wasn't actually theirs rather than black people's. But jazz was not one of them, and the black people were respected. The black musicians were respected for their talent in those improvising forms. And then it became a common ground for black and white people. So it was actually this medium where the two race, the people sort of came together rather than being separated. And it's a huge role in actually in civil rights movement. And black musicians use this power to address racial problems, and I actually found one of these songs where they address those racial problems. This is again Louis Armstrong, and in his one of his songs, what have I done to be so? He says, "My only sin is in my skin. What did I do to be so black and blue?" And he was just singing this in a huge audience, which consisted mostly of white people. So it was actually really bold move. It was a really bold move. And the book I'm using is like an encyclopedia. I'm looking at uh, the musicians' names and what they did. I also borrowed the book from Dr. Murnane, which is called "This Is Our Music," and it goes a little bit into like how the music transformed again, like from 20s to 30s, 40s, 50s. And my working thesis is that jazz was a great factor on the civil rights movement and Harlem Renaissance. Its popularity allowed black musicians to express their problems, and that's it.